Story type 5, the success story. This is also often known as a case study. And again, repeating what we mean by success, it means achieving the desired goal or something else awesome. Maybe the goal changed. Maybe your client hired you for one thing and had like an amazing breakthrough that they didn't even expect to have, and something else awesome happened for them. It highlights the client or customer's success, and it answers the question, is this result possible for me? So what's great about a success story is it legitimizes your product or offer. It legitimizes you. It establishes additional trust, and it generates even more desire. So, there are tons of apps that allow people to read reviews about you if depending on what your business is and what your services and offers are. But if you can even include customer happiness stories on your website and even throughout social media and make that part of your campaign, it really establishes more trust and more interest in like, oh, well, look at this experience this person had. Look at how much fun they're having. This is also why user-generated content is so popular. So if you're like, have someone eating at your restaurant and they take a picture there and they tag it and then you're reposting it, right? We want to see the experiences other people are having and the stories that they're living through by engaging with your business. So you can use this on sales pages, you can use it throughout your website, email marketing campaigns, social media. It's everywhere. You should have success stories everywhere. The success story is right for you if you have a business with happy clients and customers. If they're not happy, we need to work on that first. Then we come back and get the success story part going. And so here's how to tell your success story. You want to share where the client or customer was before working with you. This is like the before and after. However, this isn't just before and after. It's how did they get from before to after? What happened in the middle? What was the experience like? So the result is a huge component that you're always selling when we're talking about developing stories for marketing. We want to talk about the result. Did they achieve their goal? What result did they get? What was the outcome? But on top of that, we want to know that that experience was also pleasant. We can get a result with a terrible experience. And discerning clients want to know that they're going to have both. So that's what the story really conveys to them. Share where your client or customer was before working with you. Share the details of their experience working with you and your offer. Any ahas or surprises they had in the experience. So what was unexpected? Did anything surprise them? This is like these are also great questions to ask when you are going for testimonials. When you are trying to develop a case study, you can literally turn these points into questions. Where were you before you hired me? Can you tell me more about your experience working with me? What was it like? How did you like it? How was your experience? What surprised you? What was your most glowing result? And then you, of course, want to, if we're doing copy, you want to make sure that you're inviting the customer who's reading this to take action. If you want these results in this experience, go here next. And so the message of the success story is our offer/business, depending on if you are doing something for your overall business or if you are creating a story for a specific offer, this works and this result is also available for you. And so one of the big purposes of success stories and why they're so important, other than just like establishing trust, is oftentimes you will have business leaders that seem really shiny and perfect to a customer. Like, oh, well, they might have achieved a certain result, but I don't know that I can be like them because they seem like really, really far from where I am right now. And it just seems like there's such a distance there. The beautiful thing about success stories is they close that gap. So you can resonate and you can project yourself onto someone that feels really like you. So the more you can have success stories from previous clients and customers, the more you're going to be able to really resonate with your audience regarding the possibility of their results. And so you might be wondering, okay, but I sell physical products. It feels like we're talking a lot about experiential type of things. You can still, with physical products, you can create a campaign for user-generated content. So you can have people sharing their experience with, like, let's say you sell jewelry, or let's say you sell, day planners or whatever. You can still have invite your customers to share their experience on social media. You can run campaigns, you can run contests, you can get user-generated content. You can also just directly ask people to share their feedback. Every product can be imbued with meaning if you create a story around it. So what you want to be showcasing, if you're selling something more like a physical product, is how people are using it in their life. So where does it now fit into their day where it wasn't before? What's changed about their daily habits? What's changed about their daily experience? So it could, even if you're selling clothing and it's retail, well, what was their experience going out with their girlfriends before they had, that outfit versus now? So creating that meaning and that experience around, what they're going through and what their life is like and how it's different is critical.